Along with the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, the shipping industry is now facing another threat in the Horn of Africa. On Monday, the cargo vessel Sward was hijacked near the Somali port of Garacad. 15 crew members were on board, including 2 Indian nationals and 13 Syrians. On Thursday, armed men reportedly attempted to board a cargo ship from a small boat south of Isle, Somalia. Warning shots were fired and all crew members were reported safe. In a separate incident, a Somali-flagged fishing vessel was seized. On April 22nd, the oil tanker Honor 25 was taken near Somalia's northeastern coast. It had 17 crew members and was reportedly heading towards Mogadishu. And a day earlier, there was another suspected attack near Mareeyo in northern Somalia. Al Jazeera's Hamza Mohamed is with me here in the studio. Hamza, why the sudden rise in incidents off the coast of Somalia?
Well, to understand this issue, the first case of piracy off the coast of Somalia was reported in April 2005, and then cases peaked in 2011 where 250 ships were hijacked. That was 3,700 crew members from more than 120 nationalities. There was a global outcry. And then 40 countries got together and started patrolling the coast of Somalia and waters near Somalia. They've arrested more than 1,300 pirates, sent them to prison outside Somalia. This led to 0 cases after that. But recently, as you've mentioned, the cases have come back. And the reason is because those navies, those countries, their attention has gone from Somalia to Yemen because the Houthis, as you remember, they've started seizing ships in the Red Sea. So these pirates, they've seen an opportunity and they've taken advantage of that.
So what does this mean for the maritime industry and indeed for global trade?
So off the coast of Somalia, the waters near Somalia, about 15% of the global maritime trade passes through there. That's very important. And when you include the issue in the Strait of Hormuz, which is effectively closed, the global economy cannot handle both these bottlenecks, issues, disruptions in these places. And then near Somalia, if you look at countries that depend on ports and maritime trade like Djibouti and Kenya, they will be heavily impacted. Remember, these countries are already suffering with energy crisis because of the issue that's going on in Iran. So this is an issue that will not only be felt in Somalia, but also if you look at the insurance, it would become premium, it will become expensive for all those ships going through that region, the whole region across Somalia and Yemen.
So what's being done about it? Can anything be done about it? What's the Somali government doing?
So if you look at the Somali coastline, this is the longest coastline on mainland Africa. The Somali government is coming back from years of civil war. They barely have any navy. And when you speak to officials, they'll say to you, patrolling that coastline is very expensive and takes a lot of effort. But also, if you look at, they have thousands of pirates in prisons. And officials will tell you that is costing them a lot of money that they would rather spend on providing essential services. I've been to this part of Somalia where these pirates come from. When you speak to them, most of them, those who have served prison, those who are in prison and those who have come out of prison, these are former fishermen. They will say to you, Hamza, we can no longer go out and catch fish. And the reason that they keep mentioning is they say because of dumping of toxic waste and fishing by illegal trawlers, foreign trawlers. So when you are standing on the beaches of these small towns and villages and you look at the coastline, you would literally see massive oil tankers passing through. And these former pirates, these former fishermen, they will turn to you and say, it's easier to catch those ships than to catch fish.
Hamza, many thanks indeed. Al Jazeera's Hamza Mohamed.